everyone. I hope you all doing well today. I was contemplating whether or not to share this information with you guys so that you guys can get the heads up and do your research and see if it's real or not. But you remember when the pandemic happened many years ago? Before it happened, Mr. Bill Gates said that that the pandemic would happen, and it did happen. And they actually gave the information which year it would happen, and it actually did happen. And recently I heard that they're actually planning another pandemic 2025, and that's only a few years from that. And everyone remember how awful it was when the pandemic happened, and how many people lost their jobs for not taking that thing and stuff like that. And how they had a lockdown, and how it was just an awful time for everyone. So I wouldn't take what they say that it's going to happen again 2025, but it's going to happen worse again, worse than when the pandemic happened. It's going to even be even worse than that. So my advice for you is to try to get out of debt as much as possible, and to get your life together as much as possible. Make sure you stock up on foods and whatever extra things that you need from day to day, just in case if that happens. Just in case if it does happen again 2025, and you end up, just in case if you lose your job or anything like that, so that at least you have something to eat, or maybe extra money to pay your rent or mortgage for however long it takes until you can get another job or something. Because I know some people, they lost their house because of that. They weren't able to pay their mortgage. And yeah, because honestly, what happened with me, I actually quit because I make it a habit of always pray before I make any decisions in my life. And when they were mandating me to take that thing, I prayed about it, and God told me not to take it. So I wanted to be obedient, so I did not take it. I had to quit my job. And the reason why I had to quit my job, because my workplace laid me off like for a few months or so without any pay. And there was like no point of hanging around to a place that is not paying you. So a lot of my husband and I had to make a decision what we were going to do, because with my income alone, his income alone, it wasn't enough in the next couple months more for us to pay our bills and to have something to eat. And it's a good thing that I didn't have any debt at that time. He didn't have any debt at that time, so I was able to make that decision and be obedient. But the bad thing was I didn't have any savings, and we prayed and asked what we should do, and he told us that we we should move to the area, the province that we are living right now. And I am completely obedient. I'm completely happy and obedient that we actually did that. And but the thing is that because we didn't have any savings, we end up getting into more debts because of that, and we're still in debt. But I think it's impossible to live on this earth without never ever having debt in your life, unless you grew up in a very rich family or something like that. So I'm just giving you guys the heads up, research about it. I don't remember where I saw that, but they're planning again another pandemic. I wish you guys the best. Make sure you try to get out of debt, save up some money, extra money for rainy days, stock up on food, try to get your life together as much as possible. And I wish you all the best, because we don't know what this pandemic is going to be. It's going to be worse than before. Maybe the lockdown is going to be even longer, and I wish you guys all the best. I talk to you another day. Bye.